Hey everybody, it's Alex at Motoroso.com, and in this video we're going to be doing a step-by-step how-to installation guide for the AWE Switchpath exhaust on the Wrangler 392 Rubicon, and this thing sounds spectacular. Check out this video right here where we go through all of the details, build quality, construction, and features of this AWE Switchpath exhaust, and we also did some really detailed sound recordings, recording stock versus AWE in those quiet modes and the loud modes, which is what gives it that Switchpath name. But in this video, we're going to show you how easy it is to install, and this video should make it a really smooth process for you. It's a pretty straightforward installation with basic tools. Now, we'll also put a link to the product right here. That'll take you over to Motoroso.com where you can buy this from us, and we really hope you will because that's what supports what we do here and helps us make videos like this for you, and we really enjoy doing it. And we love helping our customers with their build projects as well, so there you can also reach us on live chat or call us toll-free at 833-MOTOROSO. We'd love to help you with your projects. But for now, let's dive into this install.
Using a 15mm socket, release the exhaust clamps here. Then, using a 13mm socket, remove the bolts from the exhaust hanger clamps above the muffler. Make sure to pull the vacuum lines off the OEM valves, and then you can wiggle the whole muffler section off the Jeep. Remove the hanger mounts and rubber hangers and set aside to reuse. Further up the exhaust, locate this hanger bracket and remove it using an 18mm socket. Then loosen these two exhaust clamps with a 15mm socket. Lastly, pry this rubber hanger off the post. Now you can remove this whole exhaust section and take off the rubber hanger for reuse on the new system. First, locate this breather hose towards the rear of the Jeep and use a panel lever to release the plastic mounts from these studs. Then relocate it to these studs and add a zip tie to the fuel line to keep it clean. Locate the vacuum line butt connectors in the AWE packaging and place one in each of the OEM vacuum lines. Then cut the supplied additional vacuum lines in half and place those onto the butt connectors to extend the vacuum lines. Next, we're going to use the supplied heat shielding material to protect this plastic tub from the heat of the exhaust. Following the instructions in the box, you're going to lay the heat shielding out and measure 3 3/8 inch from the end and create a straight line to cut off. In the middle of that, at the 4-inch mark, you're going to cut and measure a 1 7/8 inch slit. From that edge, you'll measure 11 1/4 inches, where you're then going to create a 2.5 inch slit. This will result in two separate pieces that can be wrapped around the plastic tub under the Jeep. To access the plastic, first remove the 11mm nuts and bend the seat shielding out of the way. Fully clean the plastic with rubbing alcohol so the heat shielding adhesive can stick to this. Apply your first small piece of heat shielding to this corner of the tub and then wrap the larger piece around this corner of the tub, being sure to cover as much of the exposed plastic as possible. Cut a little hole for the stud to pass through, then replace the OEM heat shield and 11mm nuts. Now we'll grab the H-pipe section of the exhaust and slide the rubber exhaust hanger over the hanger stud. Before placing the H-pipe, place two exhaust clamps over the OEM exhaust exit pipes. Then slide your H-pipe over these OEM pipes and settle the rubber hanger on the OEM hanger post. A little bit of lubrication may be helpful in getting this to sit nicely. Then make sure the pipes are fully seated as far in as possible and slide the clamps over the pipe connection. Gently snug these, but don't fully tighten anything yet. Tightening these pipes too early can cause the pipes to misalign further down the system. We'll get everything joined up, lined up, and then fully tighten all the clamps at the end. Next, we'll install our two resonator pipes, starting with the one that has the hanger. Before we install the resonator pipe, you'll need to replace the hanger bracket with the 18mm bolt. Slide an exhaust clamp over the exit pipe of the H-pipe, then align the hanger post to the hanger bracket at the same time as the H-pipe and press the resonator pipe in place as deeply as possible. Then slide the exhaust clamp over the junction and lightly snug. You can now place another exhaust clamp on the H-pipe and push the second resonator pipe into place and gently snug the clamp. Now, using another clamp, put the J-pipe into place and gently snug. Now you're going to assemble your rear muffler assembly. Place the muffler with the flat side up. Using exhaust clamps, attach the inside tips with the AW logo facing up on each side. Then attach the outside tips with the valve assemblies in this configuration, the longer pipe on the driver's side. Make sure to slide the hangers onto the posts with the brackets in this orientation, making sure the little lips on the bracket are facing up just like they are here. Snug everything together and we're ready to mount this up on the Jeep. With exhaust clamps hanging on the pipe inlets, lift the muffler assembly into place and align the pipes. Supporting the system with a knee, I aligned everything, pressed the pipes together, and then slid the clamps in place and snugged to hold it there. Then be sure to place the mounting bolts for the hanger brackets on both sides and tighten those down fully. Next, pass each of the vacuum lines up to your valves and reach in to press fit those over the nozzles in the center of the valve on each side, making sure that the vacuum lines are not making contact with any of the hot exhaust pipes. Now align your exhaust tips exactly where you want them to sit and fully tighten the exhaust clamps for the tips. With everything in place and aligned, you can now work your way up the exhaust system, fully tightening all of your exhaust clamps. Tighten these down hard to ensure there's no leaks or opportunity for the system to wiggle loose. Locate the two hanger clamp stops and mount these on the two hangers at the rear of the Jeep to ensure the system can't slide laterally side to side. On the OEM system, locate this heat shield, then cut off the metal band clamps holding it in place. Then reattach this to the new exhaust system just aft of the resonator pipes using their included hose clamps. And that concludes the install of your Switchpath exhaust. Make sure to fire up the system and listen for leaks, as well as test your quiet and loud modes to make sure that the vacuum valves are working properly and you're ready to head off and enjoy your new Switchpath exhaust.
All right, we're gonna put a link to this exhaust system right here. That link will take you over to Motoroso.com where you can shop with us, or you can reach us on live chat there or call us toll free at 833-MOTOROSO. We'd love to help you with your projects. And if you found this video helpful, please do shop with us. It supports everything that we do here. If you wanna hear how this exhaust sounds and learn about all the features and functionality, watch this video right here. We did some detailed sound recordings and some beauty footage of the exhaust system, and it really does sound spectacular. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.